Christmas. Merry
Hey,
Christmas.
yes, and happy holidays. My computer's on my lap,
Exactly.
so if
You
you're
know what song
watching,
it was.
it's just like shaking because I'm like dancing and I'm just was lazy.
Happy
Lazy
Christmas.
Daisy.
Happy
Happy,
Christmas.
happy Christmas. Happy Chrysler. Happy
Oh
Chrysler.
my God.
I actually thought of that meme today. I was like, oh, we're doing that. I'm like, we should definitely say Christmas wrong. Oh, okay. Hi, everybody, by the way.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, hey. We were
Hope
just
you're
like
having a great
literally
Christmas weekend.
whoop, 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 getting into Christmas. I had seen a TikTok. I have to go back to it. This is my life, guys. Oh yeah, okay. People use arms to make no, sorry. I'm just gonna say it. People
Okay.
use arms of trees to make decorative bottles, and then they hang these tree bottles at the entrance of their houses. Come in, it's Christmas Tassis. Chris
Oh my
Tasmus. Chris
Christmas.
Tasmus. And it's just a wreath. This is my life, guys. Like, oh, it's Chris Tasmus. And then, anyways, and then that took me down the rabbit hole. I was like, oh, happy Chrysler. Happy
Happy
Chrysler.
Christmas. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. Anyways, but yeah, happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas weekend. Hopefully everyone's enjoying themselves.
I know.
Um,
Hopefully the hustle
it
and the
doesn't feel like
bustle.
Christmas here. That's for
No,
sure. It hasn't snowed. We have a brown
seriously.
Christmas.
Damn.
It's +3 right outside right now.
It's what?
It's +3. It's springtime weather with no
Jeez.
snow. It's
See,
like just a touch,
yeah.
just a sliver of snow on the floor, on the
We've been
ground.
like oh on the ground. Yeah, yeah, we've been okay for weather. It's 11 here. It was 11 today. Windy,
Nice.
rainy. What's new? Yes.
Yeah.
That's that. Anyways, that's
That's
cool. I know. New
what a
nuts.
Christmas to miss, Jessica.
What a Christmas. I know. Well, I missed last Christmas as well. So
Yeah,
I
but last
know.
Christmas was actually cool.
Yeah,
It was not
yeah.
a fun Christmas. It was very chill.
Totally. You know,
That's right.
side note, I mean, because we've got like a little bit of a plan for the episode today, but this just kind of got me in the brain tangent. So like the feeling of it doesn't feel like Christmas, right? So I
Right.
don't know
Right.
if like you felt this. I think you have. It's kind of been a topic of discussion, and in the episode that we have for our other special guest, I won't announce who she is yet, but a reoccurring guest that I fangirled over last time and fangirled again in person. It was great. And as we chatted about how people have been feeling really disconnected and really down and really like low motivation and kind of for like the last couple of months. And it seems like because I thought it was just me. And I was like, oh, for gosh
Right.
sakes, I'm in like a depressive state of or episode or whatever. And
Yeah.
and she had said like, no, like actually it's like kind of everybody is in this motion here.
Okay.
I mean, let's come back to that episode. I mean, you won't know which one it is. Okay, fine. Should I say? Should
Yeah.
I say?
Coming in the
Okay.
new year. Gonna coming in the new
Merry
year.
Christmas. It's Emily Dexter, aka Like Her Words, coming back. Oh my God, our interview was fantastic. Literally, I just like, oh, I adore her. She's
Yeah.
fantastic. But yeah, no, we had a really great discussion and we were talking about, what is coming for 2024 and like how because we've all been in this like really hard grind time essentially since like COVID. And it was
Yeah.
like with COVID, everything came to a halt, right? And
Right.
then we had our slow start, and then it was like hit the ground running. And a lot of people have not stopped since then. It's just been like go, 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 go. And so, of course, everybody's run down and tired. And it's basically a point is going to come in the new year or in 2024 where not necessarily that halt is going to come back again. Like it's not like there's going to be another pandemic of sorts. It's just people are going to learn to realize what they valued during that time. You know what I mean? And trying to accommodate that more into our daily lives. So I think, yeah, everybody's
Cool.
kind of in that stage. So I'm looking forward to that and looking for those kind of moments too.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
really neat. I'm
I know.
curious. I'm really curious to see what 2024 has in store for everybody. But
Yeah.
like, you're fine. Sorry, this is Harrison because obviously Harrison.
Yeah. Hello here.
Star of the
Co-host
show
number
here.
3. But no, also 2024 is there's gonna be like the luckiest signs.
Oh,
Is it like I love this. Also, like Brittany, I love that you're a Scorpio because as a Taurus, we just fit. We just fit
We
together.
fit into all the things.
We
Whenever
do.
something good happens to one of us, good things happen to both of us.
Exactly. Okay, fudgesicles. What is it? Anyways, there's a few like really lucky signs that are coming up for 2024. And it's
Oh.
not that sorry, it's not that we are earning luck. It's just like the hard times that we've experienced since 20, I want to say it's 2019 or 2020. I can't remember when like this rough stage started for us. But
Both
it's
years are
like
pretty bad for me, so it doesn't really
fuck,
matter.
right? I know exactly. I'm just gonna type in. I'm just
They
trying to
were
find it
pretty
here.
rough as fuck for me.
Yeah. I don't want to see just Taurus horoscope. But yeah, anyways, you might see that around like TikTok or Instagram already about like the lucky signs and how like financial gain and luck and like general like positivity is coming for, I want to say it's the fixed signs, but hold on, 5 signs that are destined for dot dot dot. Yeah. Fine. Okay. The zodiac signs are destined to be extremely lucky in 2024. Let me just make sure that this is what we want. Hold on.
Merry Christmas
Okay.
and happy Hanukkah.
Filled with challenges. Okay. Um, I'm just going to read a little blurb here. This is an excerpt
Yep.
from lifestyleasia.com.
Ooh.
2024 commences on a bright note with the lucky planet Jupiter no longer in retrograde, making people feel optimistic for a bright future ahead. Furthermore, Mercury retrograde also comes to a closure in Sagittarius on January 1st, indicating that goals, long-term plans, and ideas will swing at full speed again. Some of the other major cosmic changes during the year include Pluto going back to Aquarius on January 20th, Uranus moving forward on January 27th, and much more. Reevaluating your old patterns could help you attract an unexpected opportunity. 2024 is all about testing your luck and venturing outside your comfort zone. So yeah, I just want to make sure because oh yeah, okay. So the 5 luckiest signs that will thrive in 2024 is Aries. So that's March 21st to April 19th, if you guys aren't aware. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. Oh, fuck's sakes. This is just naming the signs. Maybe it's not. The Scorpio's not on this list. So don't even listen to me. I'm not fucking buying this information. Anyways, good things ahead. I want to see.
Mute on my end. Sorry, guys.
What? You're muting. Oh, cool. I'm just chatting to myself then. Looking through my saved TikToks, because that's where I save everything. Yeah, I don't know about other people. I'm obsessed with TikTok, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing because all of these good things like this come through my thing. Anyways, you know if you're lucky people. Anyways, I'm looking forward to it. At least that's what I've been telling all my Taurus friends and all my Scorpios because that's all I definitely know. Because when I see Scorpio, I was like, that's my sister sign and literally my sister and brother's sign. So we're gonna be lucky. It's okay. Harrison's just needing some mom time. So, anyways, while Brittany is on a mute here, I don't even know how long we've been recording, but we're here. Here we are. We're going to talk about a little bit Christmas since it's coming up so quick. So this episode will come out on the 23rd of December. So yeah, just to kind of give you guys a general, I guess, insight as to what's coming and some relevance. So Christmas is like another, I guess, a Christian form kind of like a celebration of light. So we do have a few different festivals and things around the world that do celebrate light. Christmas is the one obviously that we're the most familiar with, just in terms of, location, not habitual, but what we were nurtured into anyways. So as a North American, that's a big thing here. And actually it's a big thing here in Europe as well. Now, yeah, so it is a day of celebration, but now we also see this as a day of rebirth. So in the connections that I'm going to make in my little spiel, because Brittany, I haven't even told Brittany yet. I found this really great article as well. Like, I've been reading articles this afternoon, and it's almost like what is the name of it? Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. What's the name of this website? I can't remember, but it's fine. Anyways, there's a spiritualist church in Tucson. No, something with a T. I love having conversations with myself. I'm so sorry, listeners. I'm really like fun, I promise. Um, learn religions. That's not it. Sorry, Brittany. I'm already apologizing to you. You're not even here. Bish. Bitch. Sorry, I'll stop calling you that. That's rude. Okay. I could even just cut this out. I'm the editor. So well, here we go. Okay. Center of Light. Tulsa. It's Tulsa. So I was reading one of, I don't know if it's a pastoral group or whatever, but like he had put out a Reverend Monica McIntyre. That's the name of her. And I was kind of reading over one of her passages here. She's like one of the finders of the center. And so she had put out this like kind of informative little thing about, the meaning of Christmas and like the metaphysical meaning of Christmas, anyways. So it was a really interesting article. So essentially, when it comes to like the birth of Christ, which is what most Christians would associate, that day with, right? So December 25th being Christ's birth. Now, in terms of the metaphysical, um, keeping that day as a day of celebration, it is an opportunity to review where we are spiritually and see it as a chance of rebirth. So a rebirth for our spiritual source within, basically like a nice fresh start. So you know how we have like a new year, we have, this is kind of all in that realm of like New Year's and stuff. So again, to read out kind of one of the excerpts from that, um, it is an opportunity to review where we are spiritually, to feel the rebirth of our own spiritual source within, and to resolve to keep our light on a stand to light, not just our whole house, but to be a candle in the window, a beacon of hope for others. So after reading that, I was like, okay, yeah, like that's cool. Of course, we like to light candles, the candlelit service at church if you go. But then the way that she kind of brings the article down here, because there was only 2 chapters in the Bible that spoke about the birth of Jesus being on like that day, whatever. Um, breaking it down into spiritual terms, I thought was really interesting. How's it going, Brittany? You good? It's okay. Okay, so the virgin birth, first thing. If I guess I don't know where people are on their like spectrum of Christmas, but like the quick Cliff Notes version is Mary has an immaculate conception. Joseph is her husband, who's a carpenter. They travel somewhere. They have a baby. They're going to the inn, but there's no room at the inn, so they've got to have they got a room at the stable. They have a baby. Some visitors come. There's a few different components to this, but anyways, if we're looking at it from a metaphysical point, it's probably like the silliest thing is me explaining Christmas. And Brittany's just standing there rocking her baby and smiling. You know what? You know what? Anyways, okay. So the virgin birth could could be seen as a metaphor to explain that Jesus came into this world as a pure spirit. So there's like the baby is a symbol of innocence and vulnerability. It could also mean that, we are higher in consciousness than as a young person being vulnerable than others are, especially if we're going through dark periods, right? So this could be like a moment of enlightenment, again, that rebirth, right? A renewal process. Now, of course, we know that the baby represents innocence, vulnerability. Well, what else does everything kind of represent or could represent? Well, we have Mary. She represents the feminine, the emotional and the feeling side of our nature. Okay, so that's kind of cool. And then on the other side, we have Joseph, the masculine. He's pragmatic. He's the thinker. He's he's the common one here. So now those two work together, yin and yang. I'm sorry, this is so boring. I'm so sorry, guys. um, moving on. King Herod. Again, in this thing, I don't even know where King Herod falls into the story. I don't know if he's like warned about Jesus or like the birth of Christ.
Doesn't he want, because he's like threatened because then he's going to take his throne one day because he's like the king of kings and he's like, nope,
Is that
I
it?
don't think so. Get rid of this baby.
Okay, so he knows the baby's coming and he's like, bad news bears. So he, in this little scenario thing that we have, could represent our ego being threatened by this awakening, by this new mindset coming, right? Also within this little metaphor, I like now that I was reading it, I'm like, oh, this is so cool. And I'm reading, I'm like, Jessica, you sound like a crazy person, but it's okay. I get where this person is coming from. The star. So the North Star, or like the brightest star that's guiding what are they called? The the wise men to the stable, and like the little drummer boy man, or the shepherds or whatever. The star is the sign of hope and guidance. Okay, now the stable on a spiritual level, it really like breaks down to, again, like a baby is, innocence or whichever, being born into like simple beginnings, because on a spiritual level there is no rich, there is no strong, there's no poor, there just is. So the stable represents safety. Mother Earth is just like the playing ground that we all begin on. Yes. You're not on mute, Brittany,
Oops. As I thought, oh God.
That's, I'm like,
I
yeah,
am
Harrison.
Barrett.
Your face changed. So funny.
Well,
okay.
that's because he's not screaming anymore, which is nice. So I'll stay
good.
off mute now. I have been
fine.
listening.
Oh, whatever, it's fine. Exactly. Yeah, sure, you've been listening. You're like, dear God, Jessica. Okay, what did I talk about now? Okay.
No,
Oh yeah, the inn. The inn was the last like key component into kind of this before I kind of go into other things. Okay, so the inn is our mind. Okay. So again, when they're turned away at the inn, there's no more room in the inn. It's because, we're not willing to make that part of our daily lives just yet. So by extension, the stable is like a part of us, but not in our fully daily lives. Okay, cool. So moving on. I do have the last bit to this. I promise it makes sense somewhere.
I'm excited.
The three wise men bring 3 different items, right? So again, metaphysical properties, this is what they do mean, right? So gold, material possessions. When we lose attachment to them, we become a force for good and a powerful magnet for everything we truly need in life. Okay. Frankincense. So this kind of ties down to like the collection of it. So frankincense comes from a boswellia tree, and it's actually through its tears. So the resin bleeds from the trees and hardens into clumps known as tears. These tears are collected and processed to produce a substance used for healing in religious ceremonies. So frankincense, therefore, represents the healing power we have within us, which is often thwarted by our emotional attachments. Often, tears precede healing as we wrestle with the unconscious underlying motivations that manifest an illness in our bodies. So I thought that was cool. So I'm like seeing it as like, sorry?
I never would have guessed that's what it was for.
Yeah, so I really liked that. I mean, that was like, a healing property, but also the fact like that point of, tears is usually like is the first initiator of the healing process, right? It's like it's almost like that's as low as you can go when it's like it affects your whole body, because at that point typically things start to change, things start to navigate elsewhere. And the last one is myrrh, which is an embalming ointment. So it's metaphysically interpreted to be connected with Jesus' derivative, follow me and let the dead bury the dead. And that was quoted in Matthew 8:22. And Paul's statement, I die daily, which is in the 1 Corinthians 15:31, as a way to acknowledge that although we hold on tightly to things in our spiritual and material lives that are no longer needed, we are given the opportunity to begin our lives anew each and every day, but most especially at Christmas. Oh, I thought that was
really wild. It's interesting too that going back to what frankincense is used for, isn't frankincense typically what is used for most funerals in a Catholic church?
I believe so.
It's like no more pain, no more anything. You're probably letting go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like type that in, like uses church. In the Bible, myrrh is commonly used as an anointing oil, while frankincense was commonly used as a perfume. Frankincense, which is an incense, is a symbol of a deity, while myrrh is an embalming oil and used as a symbol of death. Both gifts, along with gold, were gifts presented to kings at a time. So, those are gifts to a king. Okay, cool beans. Jesus.
So then technically all 3 things then are used in Catholic funerals.
I would say. Okay. I mean, is gold used in Catholic funerals?
Well, is it not gold, the thing that they throw the incense in?
Oh, I don't know. That would be very expensive. That's where the church's money's going.
Yeah, exactly. That's where all of it. Just kidding, guys. Please don't hate us.
Hey, I know. Anyways, so yeah, I thought that was kind of neat. Maybe I'm just tired, but I was like, oh, that's kind of fun.
No,
A
it's really
neat
cool.
little
That's awesome.
tidbit. But yeah, so otherwise, what else is
Well,
happening right now?
so you were saying something that you're like, Brittany
Mhm.
doesn't even know this yet. Could you repeat what you were saying?
Oh, it was just like the story that I was gonna say.
Oh, I thought
That's
you were gonna
okay.
say that something about your own stuff, and I was like, what?
No, no, nothing. You
Okay.
know
So
everything. You
then,
know my life.
okay.
Okay.
So
Got it.
winter solstice is this
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah. Yes, I'm
Um,
excited.
oh my gosh, yes. I love
I
it. I'm excited for all the things.
Yeah. I know this like technically will come out after like the 21st, but
Mhm.
I mean, hell, the days are gonna get longer. I cannot wait.
No. So
Yes.
when you do listen to this, the days are already starting to get longer.
Hells yes. Again, I was like reading about like some things that you can do to kind of celebrate this time because like I guess this is there's a couple different ways that you could look at it. One would be like seeing it as Yule, which is like the winter festival, December 21st to January 1st, again, like welcoming the sun back. And all of those, again, this is the festival of life. This is our Christmases. This is celebration. A lot of this has to do around candlelight or the sun coming back, but excuse me, just celebrating the sun and some ways that you can do that. Again, Christmas falls within that time. Um, of course, depending on how you see this, but like swapping gifts, homemade or I'd say bought, whatever I think is the intention behind it. Decorating your home. Now, in like the traditional sense of Yule, it would be with rich colors and fabrics. You do with what you got, and this, I think it's again your intention behind it. Bringing greenery into your space, um, live or dead, again, greenery. Burning candles or burning scented candles. The last one was baking a Yule log. So then I went down that little rabbit hole.
Yeah. I've never had, is that fruitcake? That's wrong.
No,
Is
it's
that,
not.
oh,
Yeah, you're that's like Christmas cake or whatever I think they call that.
oh,
But yeah, a Yule log, it's like yeah, so going back to the beginning here, and though this is like Scandinavian times, this is like way back or Germanic times, I think is what it was, anyways. Um, so a Yule log, they would like decorate and then they would burn again in celebration of like being thankful
oh,
for the sun coming back.
oh.
Um, and then obviously as time goes on, like people weren't burning things, and it's like cake that's been rolled out and then like rolled into what looks like a log, and then as well decorated. It's like
Oh,
cream
okay.
and whatever. So
Yeah. So I was gonna say it feels like I could see it in my head, but I was like, but maybe I'm wrong. But that's really cool.
yeah. So anyways, I thought that was cool. And then oh my God, I'm just like, I feel like if you go back into the recordings and then, and then, what's that
This is
from?
why you guys are here. We haven't done a review in a while.
Just
That's
that
our
from.
Christmas treat to you, our
I
crazy.
know. La la
Listen
la
to your
la.
crazy stuff.
What's that from? Is it Dude, Where's My Car?
What?
And
And
then
yeah, because she's at the, or sorry, they're at the
the
drive-through.
drive-through. But it is
And
Dude, Where's My Car, right?
yeah,
I,
it's not White Castle. It's Dude, Where's My
no,
Car?
I feel like like I don't know if all of our audience is gonna get that, but anyways, obviously it's stuck with me for years. It's like and then.
Oh
Can,
yeah, it's so hard.
can you tell what I'm looking up now?
Hmm.
Oh
Christmas
my
movie?
God. How old do you think Dude, Where My Car is? There's Dude, Where My Car? Dude, Where's My Car? How old is it?
1997. 1997.
No, it's
Is
not
that not
older than that. It's younger than that.
oh, oh, I don't know. 2001?
2000. Just
Oh,
2000. That's it. I
crazy.
know that's nuts. Anyways, that's funny.
Yeah.
I just thought that
Almost
was
24 years old.
holy shiza. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's there you go. So people watch that movie.
Oh gosh.
Anyways, but a total random thing. Anyways, oh yeah,
Yeah.
back to Yule. So I was looking up again some like traditions and stuff. And the thing I was thinking about was like, oh, there's like a Yule candle. I don't know if that like is a thing because I've got all these spell candles.
Would
Like,
it
oh, I
smell like
should do
wood?
something.
Would it smell like chocolate? No, just kidding.
What would it do? But no, literally, so I was looking up some sort of like not recipes for spells or whatever. Um, but ideas of how you can incorporate candles into your like Yule traditions. And now there's one that you can celebrate on the solstice, which would be in the morning or evening, and basically like working with no power at all. You do like a scattered like kind of circle, like a big
Mhm.
like a winding inwards circle of candles. So
Oh,
the middle candle representing the sun and everything else kind of, yeah. And you like, there's a couple prayers that you could say or whatever. And then you light the middle candle first, and then you kind of work your way up there. And then it's just like a way of like thanking the sun. And you know, if you wanted to sit and pray or reflect while it's burning, and then essentially you can blow out all the other candles, working your way back in, and then leave the middle candle on for like the day or whatever it is. But then
that's really neat.
yeah, and then it's kind of like a well, like a way to like thank the sun, like an offering.
I love that.
Sorry.
Amazing.
Sorry.
Total side note, but since we're having a
What's
hilarious
what?
random episode.
I don't think we have any notes. They're all side notes. They're all just like, oh, and this
No
is
side
fun.
notes. Today. No, I wanted to bring up because I didn't want to forget about it, but we have been able to receive an amazing email lately. We're
We've
so
had
sorry we didn't get back
two.
out to you yet. It's
Have
on
we
our
had two
list.
or three? Two.
Yeah, two for sure. Yeah, and we definitely we just love them. We literally get so excited when we see them. We're like, oh my god, did you see the email? And then we're just
I
like
know.
panic and then imposter syndrome when we're trying to message back. And I was like, I don't know what to say.
I know. I thought you replied to that one. But yeah, no, we've gotten a couple of emails recently. I would say in the last month, anyways.
Yeah.
And yeah, we definitely have to chat about the one. Well, they're all fantastic. Actually, like I don't know. I won't say any names or anything, but it means
Just in
so
case
much
you
to
don't-
us that people like it's so we don't need validation. Do you know what I mean? But it's so nice.
Yeah,
But it's nice to be validated.
it's so nice to know that we can reach people because like we've said it multiple times before, Jessica and I do this purely for fun and for us, and
For us.
anyone else that has been wanting to listen is definitely a bonus. And so
Uh-huh.
nice to hear when people are like, yeah, I found it. I'm like, really?
We
Okay.
especially when there's like strangers, like no like immediate connection. I mean, like
Yeah.
we did have a family member email as well, which was like so wonderful. And that's what I want to talk to Brittany about. Actually, fuck it, we're gonna talk about it right now. So from
Yep.
that email, I was like, oh my goodness, is this our witchy side of the family?
Right.
Right? And I'm like, maybe we should have the sisters on. The power of three. I don't know if all three would want to come on, but
Sisters. Three sisters. Oh, maybe.
yes. I
It's
wonder
not
if
a
that's
bad
I wonder if that's a giveaway if she's listening. But anyways, that's been on my brain, and I'm sorry I haven't replied to you. I like literally haven't replied to anybody.
idea. Cousin that starts with a C. If you wouldn't
Cousin
mind
C.
Peak sisters, if you wanted to connect with us and do some witchcraft.
I know. Or even like going on a road trip, Britt.
Hey, hello.
Britt.
That's a new
Britt.
nickname.
Let's not go there. Britt.
Brat.
Brittany. Yeah. Anyways, but that's
Brat.
yeah. I'm like, oh, this is so fantastic. And it's not like again, I feel like we're like on a content train, just getting content, but like no. It's like it's
We
great.
love it. We just love connecting
Love it.
and hearing stories about what
Yeah.
mean what does metaphysical mean to you? What does that mean in your life?
Yeah.
What experience have you had? We love
Yeah.
it. Love it
Yeah.
all.
Also,
We've been able
okay.
to, yeah.
Oh
Go
yeah.
for it, Jess.
No, that's okay. Mine's just like side note.
Yeah.
Again, side.
Cool.
So how many sides are we on now? Yeah.
50.
52. One of my favorite podcasts, Morbid. I was listening to one of their episodes today, and now it's an older episode. It's from like the late October or whichever. And they had an exorcist on. And the way they were interviewing her, I was like, oh my God, this is like Brittany and me. Like, I'm like, this is so inspired by us because they're like talking about them. I'm like, I swear to God, you ask her about her beginnings. You've been listening to our podcast. I know you guys have been, or whatever. You've been creeping. And I'm like, just tell me. I just want to know.
Oh my God, that's so cool. That would be cool to talk to an exorcist. Jesus Christ.
I know.
Or somebody who knows somebody who has been exorcised.
Yeah. Well, this specific, again, this is such a random schmoz. I can get her name actually, but she's an exorcist to the stars in California. And like, she's got like she doesn't obviously talk about her clientele, but she's like well renowned. Like she's got Rachel Stavis is her name. Stavis, Rachel Stavis. Anyways, but yeah, it's kind of cool and interesting and really interesting episodes. So if you have a chance to listen to that, it's a conversation with Rachel Stavis, a real life exorcist. I'm Morbid. It was like in October.
I love it. That's exciting.
Yeah. So, anyways, but I was listening to it. I was like, oh my God, that's Brittany and I. It's so cute. Just interviewing.
That's us. We do love interviewing people. We have been able to meet some new people that we've never maybe wouldn't have crossed our paths.
Yeah.
And I love it. And we've got ones coming in the new year as
Yep.
well. Like, oh, there's just so many wonderful things that have
Yeah.
happened already this year that come in the new year that we're just so thankful for,
Yeah.
to meet all these brand new souls to connect with, to like
Yeah.
grow our soul connections.
Exactly. And I think it's great,
Yeah.
like seeing perspective as well from different angles.
Yeah.
May I pull a card, Brittany, or are you
Oh yes, please
are you
do.
gonna pull a
And I'm gonna go
card?
get my cards. Yeah, I'm gonna, because I've
Cool.
been so disorganized for today.
It's fine. Whatever. I just have to organize them quick because I forgot that they
So it's
fell on the
fine.
floor. So it's
You
fine.
do that. I'm gonna go grab a deck.
I'll vamp. Yeah, always. Hey people, how's it going? Just want to let you know you're very special people. All of you. We cherish every set of ears that are listening and watching us or whatever, peepers. Peepers and listeners. Yeah. I guess coming up 2024 is gonna be a good year for everybody. We're just gonna throw that out there. So it's gonna be good. But I guess we will have, I'm just looking at the dates here. So we have our Christmas episode and then we'll have a New Year's episode. At least that's the plan anyways. So I'm putting it out there. Brittany, if you hear me, we're doing a New Year's. So we're gonna do a New Year's episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like
was already
another one of these. Another one of these.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'll save
Yes, it
Emily's
will be a
time
little
too.
bit more organized, and I'm not going to have the baby for that one. So I'll
Laws.
be able to
Oh,
actually, like,
whatever. It's fine. He's a part of the pod now.
because I kind of want, I have an idea of what I kind of want to do for that episode, where I think I would like to pull a card for every single month of 2024.
Let's do it like a live read, or not live, but like a predictive read for.
But like a big read for the year. I think that's what
Yeah.
I'd like to do.
Sure, I like that. We can split the months if you want. Oh, that'd be fun.
You know what?
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna put this out there right now.
Yeah, do it.
If anyone's listening, and we're gonna put it on our social media as well. If anyone's
Yeah.
listening, send in your question and we will pull a card for you.
Yeah, we will do that. Actually, do you want to do that for next week?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. You heard it here first, people.
Yeah.
Send us
We're
your
gonna, as soon as
questions.
this episode drops, we're gonna also put on our social media and be like, if you listen to the episode, drop your question so that way we can have it and do a read for you. We're not going to say your last name.
No.
We'll probably just say your first name and last name initial
or whatever. Or if you want to be anonymous, that's fine too. And then you'll be like
Yeah.
anonymous one.
Yeah, and then
You can make up
that
a
way-
fake name if you really want. We will not be like, oh, this is from the handle of this, but like there's no
Yeah.
judgment. We should also say that like when we read professionally and like in this capacity, it is like mom is the word. We don't go breaking that, you know, that reading
It's your
rule.
message. That has nothing to do with us.
It's nothing to do with us. It comes out, you take it, you leave it, or whatever. You know, it's what you do with
Yeah.
it. So
And just like most other people that read, we typically forget the messages immediately.
immediately I'm like, oh
Rules never
really?
forgot.
Did I say that? It's not that I like disappear. It's just like when I worked at the bank, it was the same thing. Like people are like, oh, you know how much money you have? I'm like, I literally have no idea how much money you have.
You're like,
You
do
can
I? I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. Like, cool. That's cool. Okay. Anyways, collective reading. Woo, woo, woo. So yeah, I'm doing my Kim Krantz Animal Spirits because I love her.
Imagine.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, an earthworm. I feel like we always get. I just think I say that every time I get the fucking earth because I'm like, oh god. But it's good. You know, usually it means that we need it in some capacity, right? So let me just dig them
100%.
out here. Earthworm, where are you? Where are you? Okay. You are shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. We've all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember that they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder that to not be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time. You're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it, a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insights. So when you're in balance, you are earnest, intelligent, and valuable. When you're out of balance, you might be self-conscious or apprehensive. To bring it to balance, speak up or risk embarrassment. Live.
I like it.
I love it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, so just holding the baby up. Kind of.
Okay. Do you want to do? You
No,
good?
he's fine. He's fine. All right. He's just smashing the couch behind me. So, so I'm doing from the Moonology Messages Oracle. And I was able to do, this is a really nice card. It's the support card.
Oh, cute. I like that.
I know, I really like that too. I really like that. So I'm gonna do it quick
fine.
read of where it is. And it is Moon Circles. Look at 56. Okay, when this card comes up, it's time to call in your people. Find the people who matter the most to you, to whom you also matter, and spend some time with them. There is wisdom to be found in gathering together with others and with others in need. And right now, you could use that wisdom. You just need 1 or 2 close friends or relatives. The first ones that spring to mind are probably right. Let them know how you're feeling. Seek their advice and support. Sometimes we put on such a brave face that the rest of the world has no clue what we're going through. Remember the old saying, a problem shared is a problem halved. Halved? Halved?
Halved? Like halved.
Like Bracken. Okay. It's okay to be vulnerable with the people who care for you. Depending on when you draw this card, right before Christmas, getting together with friends for a new moon or full moon circle can just be what the cosmos ordered. So additional meanings are you need to get someone on your side, seek out light-minded people, life goes in cycles, be patient, ask a female friend for help, and take all right. All right. So take responsibility for your actions. Oh goodness.
It's okay. And you know what? The next full moon is on December 26th.
Is
So they call that St. Stephen's Day here, or Boxing Day, or whichever. So gather with your friends and
that's
like
amazing.
Get
Contact the female support in your
right,
life.
exactly. Yeah. I mean, or male, whatever, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be female, but I would say like the feminine is important. The feeling side of it, the nurture.
Yeah.
Whoever makes you feel nurtured and heard, that's what's important. So.
Well, and you know what? When it comes to the holidays, we all know it's not always an easy time. So this is a perfect opportunity to reach out if you're having some
conflicts or difficulties, or just need assurance as well. I think that's great.
And at Christmas too. So
exactly. Christmas is so hard. And I know it's like in our life as well. It's not an easy time for a section of our family too. So
exactly. So we're sending our love to all those who need it for this
everybody.
Christmas. Thinking of you. You can always reach out to us.
Yes.
We would always love a message, or if you just need a quick vent.
We could be your ladies to help support you, and we would love it. We definitely have room for your luggage. We say that. So anyways, well,
where can they find us?
Well, you guys can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Basic Banta for Witches, or you can email us your sweet nothings, or whatever. Sweet nothings, is that it? Sweet things or sweet things. Emails just talking about how wonderful we are. We just, it's basic banter for witches at gmail.com.
Yes, and feel free to use that to send us your questions for our New Year's episode.
Yes, we will be posting those on our stories, so you just let us know, man.
Yes. Well, we love you guys, and have a great Christmas. Have a good solstice, and then we will see you next time.
Merry Christmas. Love you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler. Bye.
Merry Christmas.